Welcome to your first practice pod session. This practice session is for students who are in Alfred's All-in-One course, Level 2, the Green Book, or students who are in the middle to the end of Alfred's Level 1A, the Orange books. Let's start by setting our metronome. As you can see, a lot of you have keyboards with metronomes. I'm setting this metronome to 72 beats per minute. I believe that that's a good practice speed for us to play our C scale. And if you're listening to it, you can hear it starts. One of the beats is a higher sound. That's the start of each new measure. See if you can listen and find that. Okay, so we're placing our metronome, and let's place our hands in C position. We're going to start with our C scale. Right hand first. 1, 2, ready, play. Left hand plays. Both hands play together. The objective here, no matter if you can play it faster or if you play it a little slower, our goal is to be able to play it together at this speed. Very nice. Now, let's look at our first exercise for technique. Walking and running. It says the first time play it legato, which stands for smooth or connected. The second time, staccato, sharp or detached. Here we have our grand staff connecting brace, treble clef sign, bass clef sign, and we see 4/4. This lets us know there are 4 beats to each measure, and the quarter note gets the beat. Our beat is playing on our metronome. Let's see if we can count to the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back and look at what we did. We started with quarter notes. Then we moved to eighth notes, which get half of a beat. So our eighth notes move twice as fast. Here we have our 16th notes. That's 4 notes for every beat. These move twice as fast as our eighth notes. And then we ended with a whole note. Let's count it one more time. Ready, go. Quarter, 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 quarter. Eighth, 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 eighth. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what notes are we using when we play this? Our hands are in C position, and they give me a hint by saying, or by telling us, our thumb, finger number 1, is on middle C, and finger number 5, the pinky, is on the low C. That's our hand position for C. Let's find it. Here we are. And let's start with our quarter notes. From the beginning, let's practice just the first 2 measures that have quarter notes. 1, 2, ready your music. 1, 2, ready, and C, E, F, G, F, E, D. Great job. Those are the first 2 measures with quarter notes. Now, let's play the third measure. If we count, every 4 beats is a measure. First measure, second measure. Now we're starting right here on measure 3. These are in eighth notes, so we're playing a little faster. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D. That's all we're gonna try, just the eighth notes. 1, 2, measure 3, ready, play. And that's it. There's no C at the end. Make sure you only play what you see. Measure 3, let's try that one more time. Counting in, 1, 2, ready, measure 3. All right, now let's look at measure 4. We're going twice as fast as that with our 16th notes. Here is what it should look like. And finishing out with the whole note. Let's start at measure 4 and let's play all the way through to the whole note at the end. Measure 4, 1, 2, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Very nice. Do you see the repeat sign at the end of the line? That means we're playing all of this 2 times in a row. So we start at a very controlled quarter note and we get faster and faster and faster and we pull back to a whole note. Then we have to keep that same control to start right back over with the beat. Let's try it. Let's see if we can do this. Ready? 2 times in a row is our goal, starting here on the C's. 1, 2, ready, play. Repeat. Eighth notes. 16th, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Now, let's look at our second technique song. Skipping. We are playing both hands together, starting in our C position again. But this time, if we look at our notes, when we move from line to line, we know that's a skip because there could be a note in between. Here, moving from space to space, that's also a skip because there could be a note on the line in between those two. So we're skipping from C to E, and look at our rhythm. Eighth, 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 eighth quarter, eighth, 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 eighth quarter, eighth, 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 whole, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, our goal is to be able to stay with our beat. Let's talk about our notes. We have C, E, C, E, C, E, C. See if you can say that measure with me. Ready? Say the notes, C, E, C, E, C, E, C. All right, let's look at our next measure. In our right hand, we know our bottom line note is E. G is always on the second line. In our bass clef, our E is in the third space, and G is in the top space. Let's say our notes. E, G, E, G, E, G, E. Right, try that again. Say it with me. Ready, go. E, G, E, G, E, G, E. Now, looking at our skips, in the third measure, we have C skipping to E, still skipping up to G, and then we start coming down. We skip back up and we come right back down. Let's try these notes. 1, 2, ready, begin. C, E, G, E, C, E, G, E, C. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that may have been a little tongue twister for some of us, so let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, say the notes. C, E, G, E, C, E, G, E, C. 2, 3, 4. All right, let's try our first measure together. C and E. Just the first measure. ready, play. C, E, C, E, C, E, C. We end on a quarter. Make sure you watch your rhythm. First measure again. Ready, play. C, E, C, E, C, E, C. Next measure starts on our E, and we're skipping to G. 1, 2, finger number 3. You see the fingers notated there. 3 to 5 in the right hand. Third finger to first finger. Second measure, starting on the E. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, say the notes. E, G, E, G, E, G, E. Let's do that second measure again. 1, 2, ready, play the E. E, G, E, G, E, G, E. All right, now looking at the third measure. C, skipping to E, skipping to G, skipping to E, and back to C, all right? Third measure, starting on the C's. 2, ready, play. C, E, G, E, C. 2, 3, 4. Let's try that one again. Third measure into the whole note, starting on the C's. 2, 3, here we go. C, 2, 3, 4. Now, I see a repeat sign. Oops, this one. And let's try the whole line. Remembering to stop when you have a quarter note. This is perfecting your reading and learning how to stay together with the beat. Here we go. Getting ready, we're playing skipping the whole line 2 times through. 1, 2, ready, play. C, E, C, E, C, E, C. Repeats. And because you are in the most advanced group, you guys can handle one more technique skill. Let's start with hopping. So we played walking and running. You can go back and practice these on your video. We learned skipping. And now we're going to learn hopping, practicing the technique of playing short, right? So we've got C and E, C and E, our thirds. We move up to D's and F's. We'll move up to E's and G's. Then we'll move back down to D's and F's. Then we'll keep our thirds moving. C's and E's, D's and F's, E's and G's, D's and F's, C's and E's, D's and F's, E's and G's, D's and F's, and we land on our C and our E. All right, let's do it. Number 3, hopping. Set your music on your stand. Make sure you're looking at number 3. 1, 2, ready, short. D's and F's, E's and G's, D's and F's. Now moving C's, D's and F's, D's and G's, D's and F's, C's and E's, D's and F's, D's and F's. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Now there isn't a repeat sign on this one. Let's try this one again just for our own practice. Number 3, hopping. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's practice the whole set. Starting from number 1, walking and running. It says first time legato, smooth and connected, second time staccato. So we want to make sure we do that on our repeats. The first time we play it is long, the second time is short. Starting from number 1, walking and running. Getting ready. 1, 2, ready, legatos. 1, 2, ready, and 2, 3, 4. Repeat staccato. 2, 3, 4. Now, number 3, hopping. It's staccato and it's one time through. Ready, begin. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. We can turn off our metronome. It's been going for quite some time, right? Very nice job on your technique.